Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today with another weekly Wednesday video. Today, we're going to create a card using the Latte Love bundle. This bundle is an online exclusive, and you can find that through my store at blessedbycards.com. And it comes with a variety of all these different coffee creations and a whole bunch of dies. So you can, let me pull it off the side here. You can create a French press. You can create a coffee pot. You can even, if you want to, before you put the lid or the handle on, you can put this in there to make it look like there's coffee. I have that one right here. So when this one cuts out, you can put your coffee on the inside and glue that down, and then you can add your handle, and you can either do the lid or not the lid if you want the lid, but the lid just kind of fits on top, or you can even just have it as a lidless carafe. Totally your choice. I also thought this looked like it could be an iced tea maker if you actually took the lid, those Mr. Coffee iced tea makers, and you could actually make this an iced tea container for those iced tea lovers. But this set, it just has a variety of options. And here's a mug, and you can put the little bit of coffee in there. And then there's these teeny tiny little baby mugs that are super cute. And I posted a card yesterday on my blog using these little tiny mugs, and then they have these little teeny tiny, oops, I just lost one, little teeny tiny little coffee beans if you want to crop those out. They also have coffee beans that you can stamp, and they have a little splash. They have a ring that your coffee leaves when you put your cup down, a spoon. There's just so many things in this bundle that you can create. So let's get started with our card. So here's the card that we're going to create today. We're going to create this using the Designer Series paper, some So Swirly embossing folder, and some of the accessories from that pack. So let's get started with our supplies. Okay, so these are the things you're going to need. You're going to need the Designer Series paper that came with that bundle. The suite, actually. You're going to cut those out. And I used the one on the edge too, so I wasn't wasting my Designer Series paper because I'm just going to tuck that under. And then we have two little spoons that you'll stamp. I stamped those in Early Espresso on some smoky slate. And then I took an Early Espresso card base and just folded it in half. And then I took the new So Swirly embossing folder and ran it through the embossing machine and got this wonderful swirl looking thing. And so we are going to just add that right to the top of our card front. Okay, so we're just going to put a little liquid glue on that, and we're just going to put that right down on the card front. And that is the So Swirly embossing folder. Okay, and so then the next thing I did was I cut a little piece of the Designer Series paper, and all the measurements and the supplies will be available on my blog. I decided to use the coffee bean side, and so I'm going to put a little glue on that. And then I cut a piece of Early Espresso that just measures about 1/8 of an inch. Whoopsie! 1/8 of an inch. Ooh, I got glue all over. 1/8 of an inch bigger than my Early Espresso. And I'm just going to put that right down on there. We're going to glue that right there. And then we're going to put that off kind of to the side here. Looks like I need to get a little bit more glue on my corner so that it stays down. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we're just going to put this over here on the side, and then we're going to build our coffee cups right on top. So again, just adding a little bit of liquid glue to the back, and I'm just going to kind of put this off to the side like that. And then I'm going to take my coffee cups, the tops of them, And in the bundle, if you noticed, I don't know if you noticed, but you can stamp those images as well that go inside. And then there is a die that cuts out that coffee, the fanciness and the actual top of the mug if you want that looking down. If you, after you've used all your paper, if you want to create that with the stamps, you can. So let's just go ahead and put a little bit of glue right on here. And then I'm just going to kind of lay it down. And then I'm going to get these to come just a little bit so that I can hide that one that's missing. So you don't even know that I don't have a full coffee cup for that one. I'm just going to kind of hide that just a little bit. And then I'm going to come in with my last one, and I'm just going to stick it down here. You can put it wherever you want. However you choose to make the design on your card is perfectly fine. So I'm just putting it right down like that. And then I thought we'll take a couple of the spoons. Now I did go ahead and stamp them and cut them out on the embossing folder ahead of time so that you didn't have to watch me do that. But that's basically what it is, silver. The look of silver, but it's smoky slate. So I'm just going to stick those two down there. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of brown bling, and I'm going to come in with that. Oops, and I'm going to put that right down here at the bottom. I'm just going to put 3 of those right there, and then one more in the middle to finish that off. And that is how super easy a Latte Love card comes together using the Designer Series paper, the So Swirly embossing folder. So that is all for our weekly Wednesday card. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos. And until next time, be blessed.